What's up, friends? Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hello. My name is Elizabeth and I am the gal behind The Joyful Sojourn. Today's video is going to be a little bit different. Yes, I will reorient it to YouTube mode in just a moment, but I wanted to let you guys know what we're doing today. So I've never done a video quite like this before. It should be interesting. We are going to try out the new custom planner from the Happy Planner. So I'm going to flip this camera around and show you my computer, and we are going to build a custom planner in 3 easy steps. And then I'm going to stop the video, and in a few days when the box arrives, we will actually build the custom planner together, but it's all going to be in a nice consolidated video for you. So that's what we're doing today. If you are curious about how to make a custom planner through the Happy Planner, then let's get into it. All right, friends, we have reoriented the camera. We are sitting at my desk. Look, you can see my fingers. I wanted to give you that like not bird's eye, the actual perspective of we're sitting. Can you see this? We're sitting at the computer about to customize our planner. We're going to do it this way. I know there are other ways to kind of do screen sharing, but I wanted to actually have it feel like we're sitting at a computer doing this together. So the custom planner link is down in the description box. That's my affiliate link. Thank you for shopping with that link if you decide to do a custom planner. But if you're starting from the home page, here you can see the Happy Planner's homepage, and right in the center, we have new custom planner. I'm going to go ahead and scroll down to the shop now hyperlink right here. And we're going to click shop now. Ooh, and we have a nice graphic showing us all the different elements of the custom planner. It's going to come in a box that looks like a Be Happy box. And inside, as you can see, all of the individual elements that make up your custom planner so that you can build it yourself. And I'm really excited to try the disc guide, that plastic piece. I've never used that before, but I'm sure it's great in stabilizing your discs when you're starting from the ground up. So, all right, we are going to build in 3 easy steps. Happy Planner, let's see how easy it is. I always struggle with making decisions, so it's less about how easy it is and more about my decision making. But let's get started. Before I hit the get started, I want to take a look at the page first. I know this is something that y'all can do as well, but we're going to scroll a little bit, and here are the 3 easy steps. You're going to choose your cover, select from over 20 designs from florals, neutrals, seasonal, and bold and bright. Then you will choose discs, over 20 color options, including metal designs, and then choosing the layout, 8 most popular layout designs. And then this is going to go through all the different options. So if you're newer to the Happy Planner and you're not familiar with the layouts, this is super helpful. So we've got the vertical. Let's go over here on this left side. Yeah, you can toggle over to the different layouts. There's your dashboard. The horizontal. This picture, the time that I'm filming this, has the OG horizontal where the lines go all the way across. My understanding is that this will be the new horizontal layout that will have about a third of it on the end here is going to be bullet lists. So you're going to see bullets going down here, but we don't see it in this current picture. Then we have the checklist layout. This used to be such a specialty layout for Miss Maker, and now we have it in the customizable option, which is super rad. It has dot grid up at the top, a checklist section in the center, and blank down at the bottom. And it's just a more structured version of the vertical layout. Color block layout, I really like for working Monday through Friday, because you've got that layout Monday through Friday with your different subject areas that are shaded, and then your weekends are kind of grouped together with your weekend adventures. Monthly layout, probably the easiest planner to franken plan. It includes this monthly dashboard page after the monthly layout, and then it opens into basically 3 sheets of checklists, and really easy to incorporate into an existing planner. So if you're someone who just loves to-do lists, the monthly is a great option. And then we have the hourly layout if you are looking to do some time blocking or really auditing how you spend your time. This is great. Looks like it goes from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. And then lastly, we have the productivity layout. And I'm guessing that if this is the productivity layout, we might see some pages between the monthly and the weekly. But I don't know if we can see a sneak peek of that. we'll see. So those are the different layout options. Looks like there's multiple buttons we can click to get started. We have the Design Yours button here. We have the Get Started button here. And then all along the way, as we were scrolling down, yeah, we've got some other Get Started. So go ahead and click Get Started with me. Let's see. So we're starting at the base of $29.99. So a custom planner, honestly, I think that is a very fair price because here's the deal. You now get to pick your custom cover and your custom layout for the same price as a Happy Planner on the Happy Planner website. Obviously, if we upgrade our discs, so we've got plastic discs, so black, indigo, medallion plastic. I wonder what color that is. Looks like a champagne. Copper, silver, clear. We've got rainbow, pink, blush. Ooh, the tortoise shell. Those are gorgeous, guys. They have a really nice sheen to them. Ooh, we've got solid discs here, plastic solid. Gold glitter, silver glitter, black metal. Okay, so once we get into the metal discs, there's going to be a $5.99 upgrade price. And that is an excellent value because if you were to buy these discs separately on the Happy Planner website, they are at least twice as much as this price. So already I'm really surprised and pleased with the pricing here because they have not gone over their standard retail prices for their planners. And the upgrade prices, like with these discs, are lower than if you were to buy the disc separate. I think that's a really great deal. So let's first check our cover option. So Radiant Crystal is the first one. And dashboards that you get for each month will be based on your planner cover. So we've got Radiant Crystal, Soft Marble. Ooh, and that one says Plans and Notes right here. Did this one say Plans and Notes? No, but this does say Find the Beauty in Every Day. So Soft Marble says Plans plus Notes. Seasonal Whimsy says New Year, Fresh Start. And then we've got some fresh strawberries. That says Plans. Turquoise Tropic says Agenda. Okay, that's pretty neutral. I like that. We've got Jewel Jungle that says Wild Ideas. Neutral Leopard that says Stay Wild. Charming Blooms says Today is Your Day. Patterned Petals. Ooh, that's pretty. That says Plans, and that looks like rose gold. Plans looks like rose gold foil. Sorbet Pastels. That's pretty. That just says Today. Modern Midnight. Ooh, that's sexy. That says, it looks like it says Agenda in rose gold right here. Kind of hard to tell with that picture. Shadow and Light. Ooh, that just says Be Present. I like that one. Lunar Garden with some butterflies, moths, and dragonfly. Shine Bright. That's like OG Happy Planner with the black, white, and then the rainbow. Happy Plan says Focus on the Bright Side of Life. Pastel Patchwork says Good Days Ahead, right in this center box here. Petal Palette says Big Plans. Ooh, and those are like paint strokes, like florals. That's pretty. Abstract Paintbrush says Plans, right in the top center. Folk and Meadow says Enjoy Today. And Ivory and Gold says Plans and Dreams. Now, I am a neutral planner lover because my Happy Planners get full of color and stickers on the inside. So I like having the outside be really understated. So I'm looking at the Plans. I think the Sorbet Pastels is actually kind of pretty. Modern Midnight, maybe a little too dark for me right now. But I do like the Be Present. I think that's pretty. And that phrase, the Be Present, is kind of speaks to me. I'm going to go with Shadow and Light as my cover. And I'm also choosing it because it means the dashboards are going to follow this aesthetic. And again, I like a more neutral aesthetic so that I can get my planner pages super decorative. I think this cover would look good with black metal discs, but I think it would look really nice and minimalist with clear discs as well. The tortoise might also work. It's hard to tell if this, I think this is probably gold, metallic gold, the Be Present, not rose gold. So I definitely don't want rose gold discs, but I could get gold metal discs. That could be really smart. So guys, do I go with the black on black or do I go with the gold to match the Be Present? I'm going to go, ooh, or the clear. I'm going to go with the gold metal discs because, oh, look, stop it. You guys, look. So as you, happy planner. Seriously, I'm doing this for the first time with you guys. And oh my gosh, this is so fun. Watch, as I change the discs, click on the different discs, it's changing in the sample. So that's what the clear would look like. Rainbow. Oh my gosh, this is, ooh, the pink, black, and white looks nice. But I am all about upgrading to metal. I think the price is on point, and I like the way that metal discs feel. But let's just go through these just for kicks. Let me scroll back up a little bit. Oh my goodness. So that's the black metal. Here's the gold metal. Rose gold. That's not going to match quite as well. Hot pink would be for a pop. And silver. Yeah, I kind of like the silver metal. Let's go with the gold metal. Ah, how fun is that, you guys? Genuinely, like for real, was not expecting to see how this like works with the clicking on the discs and then seeing how it changes. So I know we've taken several minutes to customize. It really is 3 easy steps. Now, as I added the upgraded metal discs, you can see here at the top that the price has changed. So we went from the $29.99 to $35.98 with the upgrade. Now let's choose the layout and then we can decide if we want any additional accessories. So, oh, you guys, look, wow. So they tell us what they're gonna look like, what the dividers are gonna look like. So there are the dividers that match with that cover. Hold on, we gotta play for just a second, guys. Now this is something that you can do on your own, but I just feel like we need to look at this for a second. Let's choose, what's another one I was looking at? I'm actually curious if like all the neutral ones are the same. So I'm gonna click on Modern Midnight and no, the dividers are different. You guys, Radiant Crystal. Oh, that's all the alcohol inks. Beautiful. Soft Marble. We're going all out of order, but we're playing with this together, guys. Let's look at Seasonal Whimsy. Pretty. Oh, it is seasonal. Yep, that's probably February. We've got our Valentine's Day, Thanksgiving, holiday, Christmas holiday, 4th of July. Pretty. So that is definitely seasonal. Seasonal Picnic. So Seasonal Picnic has a few different ones. Like this one looks different than the February on the last planner, but we have a couple of repeats here. Let's see. Should we look through all of them? There is the turquoise one. Definitely different. I don't know what I was expecting. I was expecting the Happy Planner to maybe have 4 different types of divider sets, that they wouldn't actually be custom to the design of the planner, but they are. There's your jungle. Wow. Charming Blooms. See, this is why I both love sharing product and get frustrated with myself having to do it, because oftentimes I like to do things unedited and raw so you guys can experience this with me, but that means I might be a couple minutes behind you in seeing things. But I'm glad that I saw this. Pretty. Yeah, so we saw Modern. Let's see, Lunar Garden. Wow. Those are really pretty. Shine Bright. Yep, that is accurate for that title. Happy Plans. Now that looked similar. Let's go back. Looks like similar dividers, but they're in a different order. Happy Plans and the Pastel Patchwork. Or excuse me, Happy Plans and the Shine Bright. Pastel Patchwork, pretty. similar, maybe a different order than the, was it Sorbet Pastels? Had similar, yeah, similar dividers. Petal Palette. Ooh, that's pretty. That's really pretty. Abstract Paintbrush. Very soft and muted. Folk and Meadow. Ooh, that's pretty. I like that. And then lastly, Ivory and Gold. Very neutral, lots of metallic gold. Pretty! So I went with the shadow and light, which means my dividers are going to look like this. Let's see, can we, I don't know if we can zoom any further. You probably can on your phone. So Fall in Love with Life. It's hard to see from this distance. We'll have to zoom in for you guys. Let your spirit soar. Good things are coming. Do all things with love. Spread more joy. You are so rare. I'm good with all those. We'll leave everything as it is. So there you go. As you are toggling through the different covers, make sure you go down to this lower section here and you'll see what the dividers look like. Now we need to change, step 3, change the layout. So I'm not a vertical girly. It makes a lot of sense for people who like to plan vertically or to separate their days, morning, afternoon, and evening. The horizontal layout, okay, so here we go. In this image, I know I spoke about this on that homepage part, but here in the Choose Your Layout, you can see that the bullet lists are on the new horizontal. So we have the dashboard. We have the productivity, which is the hourly plus these 2 habits for each day. That's the big difference between the two. And then I'm not sure if it'll have that productivity page between the weekly and the monthly. We've got the color block, the monthly, the hourly, which is what we see in the Work Plus Life planner. And it looks like we don't have the polka dots down the spine. So I'm willing to bet that this is the weekly of the Work Plus Life. So if you wanted to make a custom Work Plus Life, you could do that, choosing the hourly. And then we have the checklist. And I think I'm going to go with the, oh, this is tricky. I'm conflicted. I love the dashboard, but I have a dashboard for the new year. I don't know if I have a monthly. So I think I'm going to go with the monthly planner. And then step 4. So this is a bonus step if you want to add additional planner extensions. So I'm going to click on that, and that's going to open up, over here are additional options. So it looks like you can, oh, fun. Okay, so I clicked on the Stress Management Specialty Pack, and it is a 6-month extension. And right below the layout I've chosen, it's giving me images of the, wow, images of the stress management pack. And looking at this, this is a true extension pack. So we've got undated monthlies, 6 months of undated monthlies, 36 weeks of guided stress management spreads, plus 6 dashboards. That looks like a modified vertical layout. We have 455 stickers, so it looks like 2 sticker sheets with the dating stickers since it's undated, and then 6 month of pages. Okay, that's cool. So you're going to get a specialty divider that says stress management on it, and you can tack this on to the end of your planner, and it's like your stress management section. And then this is your monthly starter page, kind of like a title page at the start of each month. So that is the monthly extension for stress management. And I'll have to zoom in here to see what this looks like. I know they've done a stress management planner in the past, so it's cool to see this as an option. Really, if you're doing this, I don't know what the add-on price is $6.99. So you are able to try basically a half a planner again for $6.99 versus buying a whole planner, and then maybe you decide you're not into it. So this is a really great option. Oh, and it looks like you can select multiple packs. So that was the stress management. Then we have budget. So here's our budget section. And same thing, we've got 6 monthly spreads, a title page for each month, a specialty divider. You've got 66 tracking pages and additional stickers for dating your pages. This is really cool because some people don't like to buy multiple planners, and these extension packs are literally 6 additional months of planning pages. And I like that they give you a specialty divider that's got like a really pretty title on the front for what it is. That's actually really cool. We have meal planning. What? So meal planning, same thing, 6 months of monthlies. And we've got the ingredients list. We've got a shopping list, grocery list, specialty divider in a new color. We've got the stickers for dating. Basically, it looks like we're looking at the same formula, which is really cool. I love the meal planning weekly layout. It's kind of like a modified subject layout or teacher layout. I don't know if you guys have seen this. A couple years ago, I think I shared a reel for how I was using it for content creation, but it really is a great layout. This is an excellent value because if you go this route for doing the custom planner, it's pretty much the same, if not cheaper, than getting 2 planners where you're Franken planning, because these extension packs are so much cheaper than a full priced planner. Okay, so then we have the, and you can click multiple ones. Ooh, and they add them all together. Cute. Okay, hold on. We need to unclick stuff. Keep going one at a time. So I'm going to remove, hold on. Go back up. So that was meal planning. We've seen the meal planning. What is the, where'd my scroll bar go? Okay, so fitness. I love a fitness layout. Ooh, this one's tempting. I might do the fitness layout. So monthlies, we've got the fitness layout, 6 months of fitness pages, the stickers, and there's an overview of what those pages look like. Big fan of this layout. Again, not just for fitness, but using it for other areas of my life. I like that we can categorize these, put different subjects here. The fitness layout, the teacher layout, the meal planning layout are so good for Franken planning and using for special projects and just other things that you need to break down in greater detail. Let's look at wellness. Wellness is going to be very similar to the fitness layout, but these categories are worded differently. And the graph grid is typically up here in the fitness, and you're going to see it down here for, I think, nourish or nutrition down at the bottom, but very close, the difference between the fitness and the wellness. Then we have an undated vertical pack. Ooh. So if y'all really want to save some money, a little hack for you, you could get a monthly layout like what I'm doing, and then you could get the 6-month extension pack added to it. And then you can add, when you need some weekly planning pages, you can pop in those weekly planning pages into your monthly layout. Ooh, I'm kind of tempted to do that. I think that's really cool. This is a little bit different, I think, because it's not a specialty page. The divider isn't labeled with something different, but it does have a nice special divider. It says, see the good in all things. And yeah, 6 months of planning pages. Oh, that's kind of rad. So what's this one? Undated dashboard. So same concept, guys. If you want the monthly and a layout, 6 months of a layout that you can pull in and out of your planner, this is the way to go. This is like the best value. What? Yeah, so here's 6 months of your dashboard. Dude, that is like the best of both worlds. Okay, so I know that I have undated, I think I have an undated dashboard planner. So instead of doing the undated vertical, I definitely want to add an extension. What layout would I want? Meal planning, stress management, budget. And the cool thing about the budget one is there's like additional things in there, you know, like additional budget tracking things. So I'm kind of tempted to do, man, this is where things get hard, guys. This is, maybe I shouldn't have taken you shopping with me. Do I go with 6 months of calendaring pages or 6 months of budget? I am using a happy planner right now and into the new year for budgeting. I'm using a teacher planner, but it would be nice to have things broken down like this, like these transaction logs and like the front of the month tracking the bills. I've kind of been making that up on my own in the teacher planner, but I could easily insert some of these pages. I'm going to go with the budget specialty pack. I'm going to do it. Okay. So once I added that to the cart, or added that to my personalization, we're going to scroll all the way back up and we're at $42.97. So I have just customized the layout that I want, the cover that I want. I've upgraded my discs. I have 6 months of additional planning pages. Oops, sorry guys. $42.97. And I'm gonna go ahead and, oh, note guys, you gotta accept the terms and conditions here. They are final sale. So make sure you double check that you got what you want. I want the monthlies. And then I want the undated budget. I think that could be really fun to Frankenplan. I'm tempted to add some planning pages as well, but I'm going to stick with budget. I'm going to accept the terms and conditions and I'm going to add to cart. Ooh, that's cute. It's giving me like progress. And then here is my shopping cart. So make sure you check this as well. So I've got my custom planner, build your own. I've chosen the shadow and light. I've chosen the gold medal discs. The monthly layout, I chose the budget specialty pack. I accept the terms and conditions. Ooh, preview, click to view image. Sure, I'll do one more look. That is a sexy planner. I have a feeling a lot of people will build planners like this because they're just super neutral and can count for so many different things. And it's kind of nice that it's seasonless. So yeah, I'm curious to see what y'all decide to build. All right, friends, this looks good to me. So I'm going to check out, and in 2 seconds, this box is going to be sitting on my desk and we're going to build this custom planner and talk about it. So let's go. So excited. My custom planner has arrived. It was shipped in an outer box with some bubble wrap and then the custom planner box inside. So this is like pristine, looks really nice, great condition. It is not glued. It's got a sticker here at the bottom that you're gonna cut off. And let's open it up. Whoa, this is so fun. Look at this. So on the top of the lid, we have custom planner instructions, easy assembly guide. So there's a disc guide in the box so you can easily have your pages snapped onto the discs. And then you've got the modules, the cover, the inserts, the dividers, filler paper, etc. Let's get into it. Oh my goodness. I'm so excited. Ooh, this is unexpected. So the cover has, I couldn't tell in the images on the website, but it's got a really pretty like paint swipe texture to it. Let's take this out. We've got our budget, because remember I got the budget extension pack. We've got our planning pages. Oh my gosh, this is so satisfying. The medium metal or just classic size discs in gold. And we have the guide. So let's move this out of the way and open up some packaging. This came in a custom planner that they did years ago. And I never got that. And so I'm excited to see how this works. We've got the discs. I already talked about this earlier in the video, but it is a steal of a deal to do $5.99 for an add-on on metal discs when these retail for more than twice that. So such a good deal. Let's go ahead and just pop the discs on the guide. And what's cool about this set is it is an 11-piece set. A classic planner takes 9 discs. So if you wanted to, at any point, move your metal discs over to a big size planner, you have a full set of big discs here. So we're gonna take 2 out because we don't need those. And we're gonna take these and pop them in to the guide. Woohoo! I've never done this before. So we'll see how easy this is. There we go. So our discs are all set up and ready to go. Let's check out the other items here. So this is the cover that I picked. Ooh, pretty. Very pretty. So it says, be present with gold metallic. Again, it's got like a paint swish to it. And we've got the back cover. Ooh, it's got a nice marble. So here's our covers. And then you guys, look at these dividers. The fact that these are packed separately, it tells me there is no printed monthlies on the back. Friends, I'm telling you, for I kid you not, $29.99 for the ability to pick your cover and have dashboards or dividers that don't have a monthly, be able to pick your layout, and then add discs and any of the extension packs for a fraction of the cost of if you purchase them separately. It's such a good deal because the base price is the cost of a regular classic planner. So look at this. Let's take a look at all of the dividers. I'm gonna have to stand up for this. So here's the first one. Never forget your own worth. Ooh, super neutral on the back. Hustle and heart will set you apart. Ooh, pretty. Push yourself. Let your spirit soar. Never quit. Ooh, we're changing up the back. It's up to you to see the beauty of everyday things. I love that spackle look. And that's repeated on the back. June says, believe in yourself. Oh, and the months are printed on the back as well. All of your dreams are possible. Good things are coming. Spread more joy. Chase after your dreams. Ooh, that's fun. You are so rare for November. And do all things with love. Embrace today and go all in. So here is your set of dividers. Let's take a look at the planning pack, see what we got going on here. It's packaged really well, so I feel like the sheets are protected. Looks like there's a thick kind of like cardboard piece in the back to keep it from bending. Wow. We're really going through this together for the first time, so bear with me. So you do have a piece of cardboard that's going to protect what you've got. And I just want to see how we transition between months since the dividers are separate. So because this is a 2025 planner, it's not an undated planner, we have our 2 years at a glance and our perpetual calendar here. I love that. Oh, this is so cool, you guys. Look at that clean, fresh start for January. I love that. So pretty. Can you imagine just everybody's beautiful, like decorated January pages? And then here is our monthly. Very clean monthly. And then I picked the monthly layout, and here you can see what that looks like. It's a beautiful dashboard for the whole month, a place for goals, a checklist, dot grid for special notes, note to self, more dot grid, top 3 priorities for the month, and a lined section. On the left margin, we have 3 habit trackers and more lined space. And then this is kind of like what makes the monthly so great. Well, the dashboard's pretty great, but you don't have traditional weekly spreads. You have daily tasks. So each day has its own grouping, and you can really divide this up however you want. You could use it for health and wellness. You could do it for social media stuff. I just love that it's so bare bones that you can really customize even this layout to however you want. And it's also really easy to add additional pages in here, like the budget pages, because there's not a weird like change between each week. It's just all, your bullet list. So you can easily insert something in the middle and it's not going to look weird in the monthly layout, which is why I say it's so great for Franken planning. It's a really good base planner. So at the end of the month, you have a little don't forget block. And then, ooh, cool. We have lined note space. So take note. And then we have another lined page. It just says January up at the top. And then we flip the page and we have our currently for February and our start to February. And this is through the whole year. I am so glad I got the monthly layout. This is gorgeous. This would be pretty, even like if I took one of the Work Plus Life covers, the new deluxe covers from Work Plus Life, and somehow kind of merged it in with that one. We're not going to do that today. We're going to just set up our base planner with the custom elements and the budget. Let's set aside the planning pages for a moment and take a look at what comes in the budget planning pack. I love that it comes with its own divider, so it'll stand out on its own. And actually, because I picked the really neutral cover and dashboard set, this green is like really pretty and neutral, and it'll be kind of the one color that's going to set itself apart from these neutral colors. So I like that. The inserts for the budget pack, again, have that piece of cardboard that's keeping everything flat. I feel like Happy Planner did a really good job for their second or like redo of offering a custom planner. Obviously, like there are many different ways that you can build this out. And I just feel like for a trial run, almost like they kind of hit the nail on the head. So this is the budget pack if you decide to go with that. And I just love the images on the front, some cash money and a piggy bank. Ooh, and even that is double-sided with your little piggy bank, savings bank. Very cute. We have a sheet of stickers. We have 2 sheets of stickers. Awesome. So the first one is going to get us to date our monthly calendar. So these small numbers are for your monthly spreads. We've got functional boxes and a bunch of icons pertaining to finances, a dollar bill sign, a money bag, a calculator, a piggy bank, a bill, and a wallet with some credit cards popping out. And then we have dates for our weeklies. And you could put these on your monthlies as well. They are a little bit bigger, but that's going to get you through the entire extension pack, getting that dated. Because this is undated, you'll write down what the month is here. And then you have your monthly planning pages. So there's your monthly, and then we go into an overview of the month. If you're familiar with the budget layout, this is going to be exactly the same, just incredibly neutral. So you put basically all of your bills and income information on this left side for the month. You can track your savings and your accounts and any notes you want to take about a no spend challenge if you want to do that this month. And then your weeklies are actually just weekly expense reports or transaction reports. And so you'll log the date, the expense or the description of the expense, the amount, and if it was a need or a want. and you identify what week it is. So this is really undated. You start when you want. If you miss a week, I think we can very easily, yeah. So let's say you skipped 2 weeks of doing it. Don't do it if you're doing, if you need a budget planner, you probably actually need it, but you could take this out because it's undated and relocate it at a different time if you end up not using it. So we have, let's see, when did we start this guy? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weekly expense sheets for the month. So 1 transaction log per week. And at the bottom, we have different prompts pertaining to budget. Where do I deserve a gold star? So how are you doing well with managing your budget? And then is there anything better that can be done next week? So really nice reflection pages as well. And at the very end, we're going to have dot grid. Open dot grid just says take note up at the top. And ooh, this is different. I don't know if I don't remember anything like this from previous budget planners. So correct me if I'm wrong, but we go from our weeklies to dot grid. Then we have just a note section that's lined. We have a checklist and a don't forget box, that's dot grid, and then a whole other sheet that is dot grid. And then transitioning into the next month, we have more of a reflection, unexpected spends, an important box, and then more note taking. And then we transition into the next month. And actually, let's go back to the beginning for a second. This first month, oh, the challenges are going to change. So this first month is a no spend challenge. Try not to spend money on anything outside of necessities for at least 1 week during this month, and then report back. When we go into the next month, the next challenge is going to be slightly different. It's a $100 challenge. Instead of an impromptu shopping trip, try saving $25 each week this month, and you'll have yourself an extra $100 tucked away, and then report back. So that's fun, just to add that in to each month. So again, we'll do one more month. We have our weekly expenses. We have our take note with our additional kind of note-taking space. I love that this is not at all themed for budget. I think that's really nice. It's going to make these pages really easy for Franken planning. And then I can't remember, I think this is 6 months. Yeah, this is going to take us 6 months. So there's a few different ways you can do this, guys. Let's get our planning pages, our calendar pages set into the planner, and then we'll talk about the 2 different ways you can use your extension packs. Specifically with this one, it's going to be easier because I have a monthly layout, but we're going to try having it as a budget section that's separate. And then I might play around a little bit with Franken planning, collating these pages inside each month, making basically a monthly / budget planner with everything combined. So we're going to set that aside, and let's talk about how to actually build your planner. You can do this any way you want, but I think I'm going to, do I want to start with the planning pages or the dividers? I think when you start seeing videos of people making their custom planners, it's going to go either way. Some people are going to put their calendar pages in first and then add the dividers, and other people are going to separate as they go and do each month at a time. I haven't decided yet what I want to do. So let's first start with the planning or the covers. So this is the back of the cover, and I'm going to go ahead and snap this on here. When you're doing this, make sure you're maybe pushing down a little bit on the guide. Sorry, we're bouncing. Push down on the guide and then pop those discs on. Or really what you're doing is you're popping the cover onto the discs. Here's my cover. I'm going to flip it over. And again, I'm kind of putting a little bit of weight here, and I'm just pushing the cover onto the discs. There we go. I've not used this guide before, and it's actually really nice in keeping things stable. If you weren't using the guide, the discs would be kind of flopping around because what keeps them sturdy is having stuff on them. So it's nice having this guide. I fully approve of this so far. So the next decision we need to make, and again, you can do this either way. You can put all of your dividers on first, or you can put all of your planning pages on first. And I think I want to put my dividers on first. Why not? Let's do that. So I'm going to go ahead and pop these on, and you can do this again multiple ways. You can put them on as they are stacked here, or you can flip the whole stack over so it's in reverse, set it down, and then pop them all on this way. So as you're adding to each, or you're adding each divider, it's going in the right order from the end of the year to the front of the year. So again, I flip the whole stack upside down, and I'm going backwards to forwards. I want to make sure these get pushed on all right. Make sure they're all on right. This is so much fun. Like, one of the best things about disc bound planning is the ability to build your own planner, and you can make it work however you need it to. Now, with new metal discs, they're gonna stick a little bit. So when we've lifted this off of the guide, we're gonna rotate them a bit to kind of get the pages lubed up on the discs. We're gonna pop all these guys on from back to front. And I think at that point, I will remove it from the guide when we start adding the planning pages, because I feel like we have enough stability now. Let's see if we can add 2 dividers at a time. When it comes to, yeah, you can definitely add more than 1 divider at a time. Just make sure you don't feel a lot of bending on the pages, because you don't want to wear those pages down. When it comes to the calendar pages, don't put on more than 1 month at a time. So we've just added the dividers to our discs, and let's see how easy it is to lift this guy up. Oh, super easy. So we don't need this guide anymore, so we can set this aside. And here we have, again, see how they're kind of wobbly? They're much more stable now that we've added some pages onto the discs. So now we'll go from the front to the back. We definitely want to make sure that our year at a glance pages are on first. So we're going to take the first few pages, the year at a glance, and we're going to drop those in so that they are now on our discs. And we're going to jump over to January. Make sure that y'all can still see me okay. Ooh, there we go. Jump into January, and so easy to see because this is labeled January. We're just gonna flip through until we see February. And there is February. So I know I can grab this whole section and I can add the whole section at one time. Very easy. Then I'm gonna grab all of February. Just flipping through, we've got all of February. Turn the divider and add all of February. I like this as a landing pad for February. Well, for all of the monthlies. I think that's really, really nice. Now we're gonna take March. So you flip the March divider and you grab your March pages. We have all of March. Pretty. And flip the April divider. Grab all of April. I am so pleased that the dividers don't have calendars on them. I think that was just such a fun change. It also makes a lot of sense because if people are purchasing everything a la carte, they would have so many different packages to go through if they had printed every style of planning every style or theme of cover and dividers with all 8 of the layouts, and those were packaged together, that would just be a lot of products. So it does make sense that the dividers are set apart from the layout themselves, and that the layouts are super neutral as well. So good call, Happy Planner. We all get to be the benefactors of that choice that they made. So there is June. I feel like I should have timed this. Like, how long does it take to build your custom planner? But I guess we'll be able to see this at the end of the video. From the time it arrived to the time that the planner was finished being assembled, how long did it take? We're on July. Let's get to August. It does take some time, but I don't know. I feel like it's playing, playing in our planners. You could put on a podcast, an audio book, turn the TV on, put on YouTube, whatever, and just build a planner whilst hanging out. There is September, October. These pop on so easy. 2 more months, friends. We've got November. And December is last, but it looked like there were some extra pages at the end. I'm gonna have to take a look at that for a second. Let's get back to November. Yeah, it feels like, hey, okay, friends. So I think I missed the fine print, which is if you get the custom planner, you get what looked like 2 additional undated months. So we just finished assembling our 12-month planner for 2025 with the aesthetic that I love, which is super neutral and clean, okay? So here it is, all done. But wait, there's more. This is at the end of the 12 months. So let's see how many pages we've got. So month of, you can see it's undated. I think we've got 2. Yeah, so you get 2 additional months. It'll be in the layout that you've selected, which means if you're ordering the planner this week, you can use this sooner. You can start using it immediately, or you could wait until November and use it for November, December, and then ease into it in January, or you could use this at the end of the year of 2025. Doesn't really matter. I think it'd be better to use these up front this fall just to start getting excited. But that is really great. So you can put your 2 months on here. Let's see how they fit. I'm going to take them off, but let's just see what 2 months of planning pages looks like on the discs if we still have plenty of room. Yeah. And that makes sense because technically if you purchase an 18-month planner, you have 18 months on classic size discs. So yeah, very easy. You can have a 14-month planner if you want to and start using this more quickly. But we're going to take these pages off and figure out where I want to put the budget pages. A little bit about the Happy Planner that I'm currently using. I am in a teacher planner, classic teacher planner, and I'm using it for budget. And I'm using it specifically for tracking things every day because it's just easier for me to be like, did I spend any money today? And like write it on an actual weekly planning page. And so I really like that, but I think it also makes sense to have like a transaction log as well. So what I'm thinking is I can take some of this and put this in my existing planner because it is undated and it's 6 months. So I could use this to get me through the rest of the year. That's the other thing. Like you can get this as a part of your custom planner, but you can use it now in your existing planner. And it was a fraction of the cost of actually buying a budget planner. And this is something I said over my stories after I finished purchasing this, that to buy a budget planner base price is $29.99 for a 12-month planner. This is 6 months of planning pages. And the add-on price for it, I think, was $6.99. So it is really a good value to get 6 months through this extension pack and use it now, or add it to your custom planner. So there's a couple different ways that you can add this to your custom planner. And I think that this is going to be true for any of the extensions that you pick that are more specialty, like even like the cooking one, the meal planning one. The fitness might be a little bit harder because it's actually like a fitness layout, like a weekly layout. But because I picked the monthly, which is really just ongoing checklists, and I picked the budget where each week is a transaction log on one page, there's many ways that you can do this. So option number one is you could take your whole budget section, or even I'm going to pull the stickers out because the stickers are not punched. So make sure you set these aside. You could take your whole budget section, or maybe we'll take 1 month of the budget. I would say 18 months is the max. So I guess technically you could put the whole set on here, but you could have your overview pages. And then before you jump into your January, you could put this here. It does kind of, trap your January page, but that's okay. So I could put budget here, okay? And then my whole budget section is at the front of my planner. And it does cover January, but that's only an issue for that first month, which is fine. So when I open up my planner, I could have my year at a glance, my budget pages up here at the front, and then my planning pages in the back. So option one, you put your extension, especially if it's something functional like this, you can put it at the front of your planner. Option two is taking your extension and just adding it to the back. So the first 12 months, are right at the forefront. And then you add your budget section right here, like this. And then it's going to be at the back. So maybe you'd want to get like a page finder or bookmark to easily grab it, since you've got all of these divider tabs here kind of, hiding it. But you do have your budget tab here. And you could add, honestly, the whole thing in the back. So there's another option. The option I am going with to make this specifically for me and how I want to do budgeting in the new year, I probably, the more I think about this, I probably will transition from the teacher planner over to this monthly with the budget extension. I really like this idea. But let's see what would happen if we started with January. Okay. So we have our overview. Let me make sure y'all can see this, because this is going to get complicated. And yeah, I'm going to leave it zoomed out a little bit more. So we've got our January. I'm not going to use the budget tab. I'm going to set this aside for a rainy day. We have my monthly overview, and we have my dashboard. Right after the dashboard, or even somewhere along either on this side or this side, I'm going to add my budgeting pages. And I'm leaning towards doing them on this side. So this is going to be a little bit complicated, but follow with me. I'm just making a planner that makes sense for me. So I have the secondary monthly that's undated. I don't have to use it if I don't want to, but I'm going to go ahead and put this in here. Let me see what's on the other side. It's the monthly. And then on the other side of that is my dashboard. So I could take this page out and glue this down here. And if I were to do that, we'd flip over to January. We have our January planning pages, the January dashboard. This could be my family related things. And then if it was glued, well, I forgot that I left the weekly bullets for 1 week in here. So we have the dashboard, we have these guys, and then we go into our budget pages. And then at the end of the budget pages, here's all of our notes. We have one more page of the bullets from the monthly layout, the notes from the monthly layout, and then we go into February. So I think I'm going to go ahead and insert all of the budget pages inside these daily task sheets. I'm going to hold off on gluing these two together for now and just fully insert each budget's month inside each month. I really hope that makes sense. I'm not sure I'm explaining it very well, but hope y'all are following me. So I'm just opening up to the middle of the daily tasks section, and then I'm coming over here and grabbing my monthly budgeting pages. Just like that. Let's go into March, grab my next month. And I totally understand that what I am building may have nothing to do with your life and how you would plan. And that's what's so great about this customization is you've got all of the elements separate and you can put them in whatever order you want. For me, I am collating the budget sheets inside the middle of each month in the monthly layout because that makes sense to me. And what's making this extra special is it feels more like a notebook. I know many of us use multiple planners, and this just feels different. It feels like an information hub in a different way. And I really like that. So I hope that this is giving you some ideas for how to just be creative and build whatever makes sense to you, however your brain works. You do it. If you want your budget pages or your health pages or your meal planning pages in a separate section of your planner so that you have your calendaring for your family and then you just jump over to your meal planning, totally, like you can do that because it's your planner. But I really do like how the monthly layout is so neutral and different with how it does the dailies instead of the weeklies, that you can insert extended planning pages in the middle of it in each month. And again, because this is undated, if there's a month where I'm off the wagon and I'm not tracking things, I can just take the whole thing off and insert it in the next month. If there's like a week every month where I keep forgetting or something, I can just pull out this weekly expense sheet and migrate it to the next month. I'm interested to know if the Happy Planner is going to be offering additional extension packs like this on the website, because this is 6 months, right? The budget pages are 6 months. So if I wanted to keep going for the final part of the year, am I going to be able to do that? I don't know. I will have to put more information in the description box as I figure that out. So I will let you know if you want additional extended planning. Can you buy the packs separately? So stay tuned for that. But here you go. This is what I'm going to be using for budgeting in the new year. It is really a custom budget planner just for me. I love that I have space for family planning things, family notes. Obviously, with an open calendar like this, I can log anniversaries and birthdays and various things, celebratory events that might require more money, like buying presents or something like that. So I have that at a glance. I have this where I can write down like, oh, I need to provide more supplies to Esther's daycare. Like that is something that I need to do that also has a budgetary impact. I can put that here in the monthly planning pages. And then if I need to actually do something pertaining to that, like going shopping, I can add that to my to-do list. And then I have my actual log of like tracking my expenses for each week. So that is how I've decided to use the custom planner. I would love to know, if you are going to do this, what inserts are you choosing? What design are you choosing? Are you just getting the monthly calendaring inserts, or are you getting some of the extension packs? And are you someone that would be more likely to add the extension pack, the specialty pages in the back or in the front? Or would you do what I did, where it's been collated within the existing planner? I would love to know. So leave me a comment down below. And please, if you have any questions, absolutely let me know. Come hang out with me over on Instagram. My handle is The Joyful Sojourn. And if you want to hang out with me again, I sure hope that you do, please consider subscribing to my channel. Until next time, friend, God bless you. God bless you and keep you. Do something creative today. Build your own planner and make it work for you. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.